This long, strange season of the pandemic has made so many things impossible that it's easy to forget the many things it's made newly possible. For me, one of its unexpected gifts has been around-the-clock immersion and instruction in the vast gap between the two continents I call home and the radical differences that still cut up our seemingly connected global neighborhood. 10 times during the age of COVID-19 I've flown across the Pacific between my longtime apartment in Japan and my mother's house in Santa Barbara. On every occasion, over 21 months now, I've come away shocked all over again at how starkly the Far East and Far West inhabit different universes. Last month, to take an example, I had to fly to LAX from Japan before returning to Japan 10 days later. I stepped into my California health club, my first night in Santa Barbara, to be greeted by a sign on the front desk reminding everyone that masks were still mandated in all indoor settings. But not a single one of the 20 people I saw wore masks, not even the staff members there to enforce the rule. In Japan, 24 hours earlier, I'd watched people run for 50 minutes and more on treadmills, unfailingly masked. This was striking because Los Angeles County alone has lost 50% more people to COVID-19 than all Japan. The current number of cases in the Japanese prefecture where I live, population 1.32 million, is 0. Arriving in the Tom Bradley terminal, I had to undergo no in-person checks of any kind at immigration or customs, let alone show proof of a negative COVID test, then still supposedly required to enter the U.S., completed within 72 hours of my departure. Flying back to Japan, I submitted 19 pieces of paperwork and had to take 2 COVID tests in the space of 4 days and then go through 11 checks on arrival at Osaka's airport, even before I got to immigration or customs. At the 10th of those checks, I was obliged to rent a cellphone, so the government could locate me every minute for the next 14 days of self-quarantine, accompanied by a 27-page brochure instructing me on how to report my whereabouts and condition.